Albert Einstein, the 14th of March 1879 to the 18th of April 1955, was a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of general relativity, effecting a revolution in physics. For this achievement, Einstein is often regarded as the father of modern physics and one of the most influential scientists of the 20th century. Einstein was born in Ulm, in the Kingdom of Württemberg in the German Empire, on the 14th of March 1879. His parents were Hermann Einstein, a salesman and engineer, and Pauline Einstein, née Koch. In 1880, the family moved to Munich, where Einstein's father and his uncle Jakob founded Elektrotechnische Fabrik J. Einstein and C., a company that manufactured electrical equipment based on direct current. Einstein began his education at a Catholic elementary school in Munich at the age of 6. He later attended the Luitpold Gymnasium, where he received advanced primary and secondary school education until he left Germany 7 years later. In 1894, his father's company failed, and the family moved to Milan, Italy, where Einstein's father attempted to establish a new business, but it failed again. The family then moved to Pavia, Italy, where Einstein studied at the Liceo Alessandro Volta and graduated in 1895. In 1896, Einstein's family moved to Switzerland, where Einstein studied at the Polytechnic School in Zurich. He graduated in 1900 with a diploma in mathematics and physics. After graduation, Einstein worked at the patent office in Bern, Switzerland, as a clerk. During this time, he also attended the University of Zurich and the University of Bern, where he studied mathematics and physics. In 1905, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers in the scientific journal Annalen der Physik. These papers included his theory of special relativity, which proposed that the laws of physics are the same for all observers in uniform motion relative to one another, and his equation E equals mc squared, which states that energy and mass are equivalent and can be converted into each other. These papers established Einstein as one of the leading physicists of his time and laid the foundation for many of the developments in physics in the 20th century. In 1914, Einstein was appointed professor of theoretical physics at the University of Berlin, where he worked until 1932. During this time, he developed the theory of general relativity, which proposed that the force of gravity is not a force between masses, but is a result of the curvature of spacetime caused by the presence of mass and energy. This theory was confirmed by the 1919 solar eclipse expedition, which observed that the light from stars was bent by the sun's gravity, as predicted by Einstein's theory. In the 1920s and 1930s, Einstein became increasingly involved in political and social causes, including the campaign for civil rights and the fight against fascism and war. He was a member of the German Democratic Party and an active pacifist. In 1932, Einstein left Germany due to the rise of the Nazi Party and moved to the United States, where he accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study at Princeton University. During his time in the United States, Einstein became a vocal critic of racism and discrimination, and he actively supported the civil rights movement. He also continued to work on physics, including his attempts to develop a unified field theory that would combine the theory of general relativity with quantum mechanics. In 1940, Einstein became a US citizen. He continued his work on physics and also became involved in the Manhattan Project, the US government's effort to develop an atomic bomb during World War II. Einstein did not work directly on the bomb, but he did sign a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1939 urging him to fund research into atomic energy and warning of the potential dangers of a nuclear arms race. In the post-war years, Einstein continued to speak out against nuclear weapons and war, and he became an advocate for world peace. He also continued to work on physics and made important contributions to the development of the theory of quantum electrodynamics. In 1955, Einstein was diagnosed with an aortic aneurysm and underwent surgery to repair it. He died on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76. Einstein's contributions to physics have had a profound and lasting impact on our understanding of the universe. His theories of special and general relativity fundamentally changed our understanding of space, time, and gravity, and they have been confirmed by numerous experiments and observations. His equation E equals mc squared has become one of the most famous and well-known equations in science, and it has had important applications in fields such as nuclear energy and medicine. Einstein's legacy extends beyond his scientific contributions. He was also an advocate for peace, civil rights, and social justice, and he used his fame and influence to speak out against war and racism. He is remembered as one of the greatest scientists of the 20th century, and as a symbol of human achievement and intellectual curiosity. His name is synonymous with genius, and his work continues to inspire scientists and researchers around the world.